That is his first foul of the game. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for James Harden. And the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in. The Cavaliers with another miss. The Lakers trail. Williams, a screen on Schroeder. In the corner, it's James. The kick out to Williams. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. And Wade sends it back. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Picked by Williams. Here's James. And James throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cleveland ahead, leading by a point. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Here's Iverson. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. So the Lakers 5 right now. Allen Iverson out there with James. Then it's James. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
James looking it over. LeBron gathering speed. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Smart. That 3 off the mark.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Iverson dishes to James. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Lakers, number 1.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Bridges checks in.
Look, great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
Here's Iverson. The rebound by Merritt.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Iverson passes to James. Bridges outside. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fires from way outside. James, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it goes down 2 points.
Good work inside from Smart. It's clear how confident he is close to the rim.
Here's Iverson. And that time, also a missed shot. Cleveland leading by 4. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Tyson. Outside, Smart. And he's going up for the alley-oop. LeBron James finishes off the break.
Still moving down the floor like a freight train. LeBron remains a force on the break.
Smart on the wing. Off target with his three. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Kicks it out to James. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Merrill. James defending. Here's Tyson. Bangs home the trifecta. Tyson's got 8 points in the quarter.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Bridges a screen on Schroeder. Iverson driving to the basket.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. James Harden, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Lakers also changing it up. O'Neal's checked in for Nick Richards. And it's Bryant in for Iverson. Allen kicks to Smart. And Merrill has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Bridges passes to James. Over Harden. Bridges, no one around him. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Tyson. Over in the corner, Allen. Allen, a screen on Bridges. Back to Allen.
Nice finish. Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's Kobe. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Smart's got 4 this quarter.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
LeBron outside. Bridges sets the screen for James. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Pass to Tyson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Kobe. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell with the steal. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Sam Merrill in for Smart. Harden against James. Harden right side. Here's Merrill. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Will Oscar, amongst others.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Cleveland making a change here. Accordy's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Aiden Watson comes in for LeBron. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for James. Russell, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Outside for Kobe. Watson for three. Kept alive.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Nance a screen on Russell. Back to Nance. And Nance shoves it in.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll, great athleticism, tough to defend.
And they get it. Kobe kicks to Watson. Russell against Harden. Williams a screen on Harden. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Bryant. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, putting up about 22 points per 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Tyson with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Wade, he's checked in for Nance. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James checked in for Bryant. It's Russell with the drive. Here's O'Neal. And it's Wade with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Harden against Russell. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Harden for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Shaq's got 5 rebounds tonight. Russell against Harden. Up top, Russell. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Here's O'Neal. Can't get it to fall.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And here's Cleveland. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Harden accelerates, and here's Mitchell from the arc. Lakers with the rebound. It's a 7-point spread. James against Mitchell. James outside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
Russell inside, guarded by Harden. We've got 1:18 left in the first half.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Knocked away, and the Cavaliers pushing it up now.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Lakers trail by 9. Russell looking it over. Pass to James. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And already with an NBA body, Bronny battling down low.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mobley comes in for Sam Merrill. The Lakers also making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for O'Neal. Christie comes in for James. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Russell. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Allen's shot is off. Lakers trail by 8. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Williams. Oh, good with the triple. Harden outside. The three ball goes for James Harden.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that I was thinking about.
And now a subject that's... And that is...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Lakers trail by 11. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Keeps it alive. Outside Williams. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And it's Williams with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And here's Harden for 3. Iverson with some nice D.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Beautiful finish from Iverson inside.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Guys, back to you.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Nelson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. A 3-ball.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. He's got his 4th free throw of the game. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Tyson. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. On the wing, Harden. Mobley outside. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Mitchell.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Los Angeles with some changes. Shaq is checked in for Nelson. And it's LeBron in for Kenrich Williams. Lakers trail by 4. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Los Angeles on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put them over the limit.
Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. From deep. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kobe in close.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
For 3, Mitchell. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in this game.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Pass to Harden.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Now, here's Bridges. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
You look at James. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him. And he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. And here is Bryant. 18 points for him. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every day.
That shot wide open. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Iverson attacking. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
He knows now is the time to do what he does best. Go on tap. Get to the bucket and erase that lead.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Lakers. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And you know, for Los Angeles, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Shaq's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Iverson driving inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Out to the wing. Mobley with it. Bridges covering. The shot no good. Tyson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smart's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Christie's checked in for Bridges. James comes in for Kobe. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Allen Iverson. Pass to Mobley. Jacks up a three. The rebound by James. Lakers trail by 3. James, a screen on Mobley. Russell passes to James. And he drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. James has got 10 points.
And the guard skills are there for Bronny, as you can see on that attack.
Mobley, a screen on Russell. Count that one for Mobley. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's James. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
To the middle. Good! Donovan Mitchell down low.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
Now here's James. 10 points for him. Christie with it. Pocket 6. Floats one up. James, no good.
Nice contest. A high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
When you have a traditional big man like Allen, you expect those offensive boards. Second chance points are a must.
Pass to Christie. From outside the arc, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Nick Richards. He's checked in for the Lakers. Peyton Watson comes in for James. Russell from deep 3-point territory. And again, the Lakers no good. Cleveland leading by 7. Kicks it out to Harden. No good on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Watson up top, defended by Allen. Shot clock at 5. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Christie's got 8 points.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by the Lakers.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
James, the pass to Richards. Mobley against LeBron. Outside Russell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Yeah, let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Sam Merrill in for James Harden. Here's Smart. And another miss by Cleveland. Lakers trail by 4. Williams finds Watson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Iverson over Mitchell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And the Cavaliers with possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Back to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
What coaches love about Allen is he finds points. You don't have to run a ton of stuff for him.
Iverson against Wade. Outside Williams. Pass to Richards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Smart. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. Up top, Christie. 8 points for him. Richards passes to Christie. Iverson outside. Pass to Richards. And that one drops for him.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
50 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Allen finds Smart. Now the Lakers on the break. Iverson outside. Pass to Bridges. Outside Williams for the lead. It's good from long range. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Allen, a screen on Iverson. Here's Tyson. 18 feet out. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Lakers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Peyton Watson. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Bridges. Then it's Iverson. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard. The shot no good. Tyson. The Lakers leading. O'Neal sets the screen for Bridges. And he makes good on the layup. Bridges has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Outside for Smart. Misses the three. Los Angeles leading by 3. O'Neal sets the screen for Christie. Going inside. Stolen by Smart. Here's Harden. Allen Iverson grabs the miss. Iverson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges outside. Iverson outside. Oh, what a finish by AI!
He's thinking it's time to put the nail in the coffin, and I like it. And until they stop him, he's going to keep going to the bucket every single time down.
Here's Merrill. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Out to Bridges. Pass to Christie. And he slams it one-handed.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now Merrill. Here's Tyson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Tyson's got 21 in the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
O'Neal sets the screen for Christie. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Merrill. And here's Harden. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
O'Neal a screen on Harden. Iverson passes to Christie. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Back to Christie. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. O'Neal kicks to Iverson. Over Harden. Iverson no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Tyson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
Don't you forget, Harden won the assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Iverson, and it's good, 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Harden outside. It's Harden down low.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That's his first foul. Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. The Lakers also making some changes. LeBron's checked in for Miles Bridges. Bryant comes in for Christie. And James subbed in for Allen Iverson. Mobley kicks to Smart. Pass to Tyson. Merrill with the ball. Picked up by Bryant to take the lead. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen comes in for Marcus Smart. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for James Harden. He's perfect from the line this time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's James. LeBron gets it right to the rack.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
To the left wing. Mobley is screened. Out left to the wing. Launches it. Lakers with the rebound. Shaq's got 11 rebounds in the game. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Merrill. Mitchell against James. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
When the elite athlete Mobley is getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And really a lack of attention on their part. 4 points off for those turnovers that have gone the other way.
Allen finds Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for one, Donovan Mitchell.
And that one misses. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Mobley wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mobley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
And their turnovers a big problem right now. It's why they've lost this lead.
James Harden, he's checked in for Wade. Here's Merrill. He's covered by Watson. Beyond the arc. And a check with the rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead. Maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
Pass to Merrill. Merrill on the wing. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. Mitchell connects from three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Bridges comes in for Peyton Watson. And Iverson's subbed in for James. Here's Harden, and the rejection by LeBron.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. He's still got that fire for an old man.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 19-4 run right now. Down low, here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
That'll be a 5-second call.
A lot of points off their turnovers this quarter. Way too many.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
He's committed only 1 turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the second half.
Cleveland leading by 10. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Kobe. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here is O'Neal. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Harden dishes to Allen. Allen, a screen on Iverson. Allen passes to Mitchell. Mitchell cashes in from the corner.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
And stolen by Bryant. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half-court in time.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Now here's Mobley. Knocks down the three.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Time now to present our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And I just love how assertive he's been at the offensive end tonight. That's really come across in his passing. He's been decisive, knowing just where to go with the ball and making some great feeds. The D hasn't been able to figure out what to do against this guy.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. That'll be a 5-second call.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
A 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Does not go. Bryant with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Iverson against Harden. And stolen by James. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Mitchell outside. Mobley against Bridges. Launches it. O'Neal there for the rebound. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Harden. No good from 3. Now James. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound
from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Mobley. Harden outside. Now Mitchell fires the three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Cleveland.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Donovan Mitchell.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Wide open. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Cleveland ball.
Schroeder outside. This one for three. Drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. .105 left in the fourth. Christie against Smart. Here's Schroeder. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped a switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
.54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Merrill passes to Smart. Now here's Schroeder. Again, the Cavaliers score.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Takes the three. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots. Here's Richards. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
That'll be a 5-second call. To the inside. Schroeder looking over the floor. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
James, your playmaking really stood out. How do you strike that balance between setting the table and calling your own number?
Every single game is going to be something different. And so sometimes they're going to allow me to score points, and sometimes they're going to take those points away and try to get me to facilitate. But I'm willing to do both, and I just take the reads, whatever they give me. And tonight was a great team effort. Everybody played well, contributed.
Guys, he's shown in his career he's willing to do it all.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.